Hi, it's Hayden, and in this step we're going to actually make our very first staged. But before we do it, I want you to give yourself a huge pat on the back for working your way through the steps and setting up your stage platform. So well done on that. Now, just a quick recap before we make our first stage. Back in one of the previous steps, I asked you to add your StageIt button to your bookmark toolbar. So I'm just going to recap that, because if we haven't done that, it's going to be hard for us to make a stage. So we'll click on the StageIt button here, and then once the page loads, hover over this little yellow button here, orange button, sorry, and then left click it and drag it all the way up into your bookmark browser toolbar here, and then release your mouse and you'll see it slide in there. So that's done. I've got two, so I'll just delete that one there for now, don't need two. And now that we've done that, we can go on over to YouTube and we can start making some stages. So here I am just on the page that loads when I first go to YouTube. So we can actually search for YouTube, so I'm just going to use one straight off the page to start off with. So this one here looks interesting, but what I do is I scan across and I have a quick look at the views. If the stage doesn't have that many views, then it's probably not that popular. So these ones have all got pretty good views, but this one here sounds good to me. So we click on that, pause the video, and then we click on the StageIt button here in the bookmark browser, and then we click on StageIt. And then we choose one of the campaigns here that in one of the previous steps we added our Twitter accounts, etc. to. Now the way that we can check that is if we just choose one, you'll see it says auto post to social. So that means that yes, I have added my my Twitter accounts, etc. to that particular campaign, so it's ready to go. Now let's choose another one that I haven't. So I think this one here I haven't. Oh, oopsie, I'll tell a fib, I have. Let's try this one here. Okay. This one here says campaign has no social account set, so there's nowhere for this to go once it's been made. So we'll be making a pretty stage, but it's not been posted anywhere. So this is the quick way of telling. Just toggle back and forth, and if you haven't added your Twitter accounts, please go back and watch that video and do that. So I'm going to choose the one that I have, which is this one, and then if you see any typos or whatever, you can fix them up in the space. This is totally editable. And you can even put your URL in there if you want to, and you can add extra keywords, etc. if you want to. But without doing that, we're ready to go. So we just click on auto post to social, we check that box, and we click create stage. Now two things are going to happen. Your stage will be posted out to your social media accounts within the next 5 to 10 minutes. It goes into a queue. It's not instantaneously. It does take a couple of minutes because there's a bit of work behind the scenes that gets done. And then we can click on here and we can actually view our stage. So let's do that. And there we go. So our stage has been made, and this logo will go through to your referral URL. These banners go through to your referral URL. A person, if they comment, there's Facebook comments attached to that. If they comment, that will be posted to their Facebook wall, so that gives you some viral exposure. And that's beautiful. So I'm going to go back and make one more, and I'm going to show you what it looks like with Facebook and Twitter on it as well. So we'll go back to, I'm going to choose a motivation one this time. I'm a big motivational guy. So motivational video. Now I'm going to choose this one here. I love this one. So there's 13 million views on that, so it's really popular. Click on that. We can pause it there. Click on the StageIt button once more. Click on StageIt. Choose the campaign that has, I think this one here has, nope, that one there. Okay, and then we click auto post to social, create stage, and as it says there, it's going to be posted within the next 5 to 10 minutes and get us traffic, etc. And now we click on open my new stage. And there you see what a stage of yours will look like with Facebook. This will go through to your Facebook account, and people can become your friend and ask you questions about your opportunity, etc. through there. There's your Twitter feed, and people will be able to interact with you via Twitter as well. And obviously they can ask you questions via this comment box as well. So that's that. If you have any questions, you can ask them in the Facebook support group, or we have support tickets in the back office, or you can watch this video a couple of times and teach yourself. Thanks very much.